Hold on. Gumagalaw na yung... Oh my gosh, wait. Hi, Tukumi. Gumagalaw na ni Duterte. It's moving. So, as you can see... Can you see? Oh my gosh. Can you see? Ayan o. It's moving na. Lag pa rin. Ang ingay ng mga aso na kapitbahay. Pero it's already moving yung plane. So, I don't know where it's going. But it's already moving. Yung, I'm the runway. Pero parang it's moving. This is another live. Yes, it's another live. Science and Facts. Continuation. Pero ayun o, gumagalaw na yung airplane. Audio is stuttering. Most likely ako yung nagsustutter. Lagi pa rin ba? Oh my gosh, wait. Kasi yung sisihin natin yung internet ko. Sandali. Ano ba yung press con ng Malacanang? Wala pa. There's nothing there. Sa ANC, there's nothing there also. See na nag-move na yung plane. Alam niyo, may narinig akong dumaan na eroplano eh. Kaya nakakapraning eh. Nag-move pa ako ng internet. Cooperate! Ayan, okay na ba? Okay na? I don't know if naririnig nyo pero may dumaan na eroplano ngayon lang. Siguro they made way for the PRRD plane pero it's already moving. I'm showing you the live feed or broadcast from Associated Press. Teka, natakpan ko si Associated Press. Hold on, wait. Ayan, okay na. So, papunta na ng medyo mabilis na yung takbo ng plane. Papunta na siya ng runway, I think. So, I guess walang word para pigilan from the Malacanang office kasi ang sabi kanina is dalawa yung pwedeng magpatigil, di ba? Yung TRO and a word from the president. So, if the plane is already moving and getting ready dun sa runway, then most likely the word na sasabihin sa press con is we don't know. So, Hindi pa lang aeroplano.
At matagal din po ang pinagtagumpay bago nga natin nakapagsi. Nakakabili ba yun ganito? Well, ito pa naman bilang matagal ko mga pila na ang naman natin ay mahalaga na napupulihan po ano na mga flights din na Manila, yung iba ay palaging talagang halip.
Yes, yung sa AP yun eh. Wait. Parang na-cut yung feed nila. Okay, ang ingay nila. Let's go dito sa ANC.
Former President Duterte is already airborne and on its way now to Dubai for a layover before continuing to its final destination in Rotterdam in the Netherlands. We're waiting for official confirmation, of course, at least from the Philippine National Police, other officials of the government, that the plane carrying for President Duterte has indeed taken off from Ninoy Aquino International Airport. Of course, we're still showing part of your screen, which is the podium of the president in Malacanang, where earlier tonight our colleague Pia Gutierrez was telling us that President Marcos Jr. is expected to make a public statement regarding the arrest of former President Duterte and his possible transfer out to the ICC. So we're going to wait for that press conference, and of course Pia Gutierrez will be there to cover that. In the meantime, Jackie, of course, everybody there will have to just go home, because now it's clear that the plane has already taken off.
Yes, Tony. For now, I think some of the supporters does not know yet, because right now our program is still happening here, and they're still giving speeches of showing.
Okay. Ayun, hindi ko alam kung maayos yung feed ko. I'm so sorry. But nakita kong nag-fly siya. So, sana na-capture ng feed ko yung pag-fly ng plane. But, wait. I'll try to show, ha. I'll try to show. Teka lang. Can you see? Okay. Bumalik ako sa AP. So, I'll try to show yung fly niya. Pag-fly niya. Wait, ha. Because when I got back na medyo laggy, nagsistart nang mag-move yung plane nun eh. So, ayan. Nagsistart na siyang pumila. Yun. Ayun siya. As you can see.
Daylight, you know.
Take off yan. Ito natin pinag-take off yan. Hindi ko dadaan. Wala na. 。
Ayun na. Balik na.
Yan.
Saan pala eh?
Diba na ito sa kapila? Pinakadulo pala. Diba? Kaya natin yan. Tandaan niya.
Continental yan.
Oo, hindi. Ganyan yung take-off mamaya. Ayaw ko na mo.
Yan na next. Ay umalis po dito mo based na isang dapat Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Ano ba yung problema? Kakamaliang runway 624 dito sa Manila International Airport. Kanina po ay doon siya nanggaling sa bahagi ng Villamo Air Base. Matagal din po ang nakita natin na isinakay doon Pangulo sa plano mula doon sa isang poster, mula doon sa kanyang holding area. At matagal din po ang pinagkantay bago nga nakita natin na taxi ang plano po. Wala po dito sa Manila ay bago makarating po doon sa Manila. Alalamin dito yung plano bago magtuloy sa dating sa Netherlands na napunaluhan ang International Criminal Court. Kanina pagdating po ng dating Pangulo mula sa Hong Kong ay mag-resto siya dahil sa war office sa International Criminal Court. Hinihintay natin ang pag-take off ng aeroplane. Naman nakapila pa yan dyan. Wow. Kada yung nakapila na. Isa. Mahal yan na napupulihan po na mga aeroplano na matutipang marami po kasi na mga flights din yan na mga commercial flights na paalis ng Maynila. Yung iba ay palagi kaya talagang halimunan yung pag-alis at
Ay, naputol. Ay, joke.
sana yun?
Let's go briefing. No audio? No sound. Ay nako. Wala pa rin until now. Yeah, sorry. I don't know bakit walang audio. Wala pa rin? Why? Oh, no. Walang audio kanina. Hanggang ngayon? Hanggang ngayon wala. Oh my God, ba't ganun? How about now? Wala pa rin. Oh my God. What is that? Ah, oh my God. Okay. Well, hininaan ko na talaga. You guys go switch to other press briefing, other channels na lang. I don't know what happened, bakit wala. Naka, naka, ayun, wala eh. Sorry. Anyway, yun lang guys. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, yan yung minute ko talaga sila. But anyway, yun lang guys. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you over sa live stream ng mga yeah, minute ko na siya ngayon. Pero kanina, I don't understand bakit wala. So, anyway, I'm so sorry. Bakit wala? Walang audio yung sa kanya. But, wait ha. Sige, just for ano na lang. Let's try if meron. I'll go back dun sa live stream nila ng press. Hold on. Silang okay. Right now ba meron? Just for documentation process na, documentation, ano na lang, just for documentation purposes. Meron na ba? May audio na ba? Sayang naman, di ba? I-review na lang natin. Meron na ba? Wala pa rin! Oh my gosh! Wait.
Meantime, former president's children decried the treatment that their father received throughout the day. In a
Kaya
Facebook
wala pa
post,
rin.
Davao City that
Oh my
claimed that the
God.
authorities wanted their father to board.
All right, we're cutting that report of Katrina Domingo, and we're bringing you the president's announcement
Yeah.
live from Malacanang. Let's listen in.
Rodrigo Roa Duterte took off at 11:03 p.m. this evening and exited Philippine airspace. The plane is en route to The Hague, allowing the former president to face charges of crimes against humanity in relation to his bloody war on drugs. The former president was earlier placed in government custody at Villamor Air Base after his common-law wife, Hanilet Abencena, and members of his entourage arrived at 9:20 this morning from Hong Kong on Cathay Pacific Flight CX 907. Mr. Duterte was arrested in compliance with our commitment. Hours before his arrival, Interpol Manila received an official copy of the ICC warrant. This prompted the Prosecutor General of the Department of Justice to serve the warrant. Interpol asked for help, and we obliged because we have commitments to the Interpol, which we have to fulfill. If we don't do that, they will no longer help us with other cases involving Filipino fugitives abroad. The international community expects of us, as the leader of a democratic country that is part of the community of nations. So I'm sure that the details that surround this what has happened today are familiar to you. I just wanted to make very, very clear and give you the facts from for
Mr. President, kanina po ay nagpaabot ng tanong ng mga miyembro ng Malacanang Press Corps at atin pong sasagutin. Question number 1. Mr. President, meron po bang pisikal na kopya ng warrant of arrest laban kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte mula sa ICC?
Oh, meron. This came in. Actually, it came in. I received it from Secretary Remulla. I received it at 3 a.m. last night, and I looked at it, and we went back and forth. 6:30, he wrote me again, and he said, "We have it already. We have the warrant of arrest from Interpol." And I said, "Okay, we'll put all our plans into place, and sige, let's proceed as we had discussed." Now that's what happened. So yes, there is a
Wait lang.
very clear document that will explain that will explain the basis on how we conducted this arrest of former President Duterte.
Sir, is it okay if we give them a copies of the arrest warrant, photocopies of the arrest warrant? Would that be possible?
Do we have limitations on that?
We have the limitations, but we can.
We have here the SILG, who has been, of course, part and parcel of the entire operation.
We will provide the PCO with a digital copy. It has been attested by the Secretary of Justice and the Department of Justice as a lawful and legal warrant. We will publish it after this press conference, and you can use it as reference. This is with
part and parcel of the entire operation.
We will provide the PCO with a digital copy. It has been attested by the Secretary of Justice and the Department of Justice as a lawful and legal warrant. We will publish it after this press conference, and you can use it as reference.
These are, it's very simple. It's a request to the Philippine government from Interpol to enforce the arrest warrant. And of course, we comply with our commitments to Interpol. We did not do this because it was derived from or it came from ICC. We did this because Interpol asked us to do it. And we have commitments to them, and we lived up to those commitments.
Sir, thank you, sir. Second question, sir. Mr. President, sinasabi ng kampo ni PRRD na unlawful arrest daw itong ginawang pag-aresto sa kanya.
Well, we followed every single necessary procedure. We had a very good basis on which to serve that warrant and to read him his rights. We followed all the legal procedures that are necessary. So I'm confident that if in further examination, you will find that it is proper and correct.
Sir, third question from the MPC. Mr. President, may violation ba ito sa ating soberanya itong pagkakaaresto kay dating Pangulong Duterte?
No. Bakit naman? Dahil, consistent naman tayo. Hindi tayo tumutulong sa investigasyon ng ICC. Wala tayong meron tayong contact sa kanila, natural. Pero no, not on an official level. We didn't help them in any way. The arrest, what we did, the arrest that we did today, was in compliance with our commitments to. It just so happened that came from ICC. But it's not because it came from ICC. It's because it came from Interpol.
Pang-apat po na tanong, Mr. President, sinasabi po nila na ito ay political persecution lamang at may kaugnayan din daw sa 2028 elections.
Okay, well, I'm sure sasabihin nila yan. But this case started in 2017 when we were still members of the ICC, and it was during the time of former President Duterte. So I don't see how that can be political persecution on my part, because it was initiated before I even came into the picture, so that would seem. But once again, we have to recognize that, you know, of course, it's natural for people to put lalagyan ng politika, kulay ng politika. Pero sinundan lang natin yung ICC, yung Interpol. Wala tayong, hindi natin kinakausap ng ICC. Marami silang hinihingi sa atin ng mga dokumento, wala kaming binigay. Yun lamang, hindi natin mahindian ng Interpol. Pag sinabi sa atin, tulungan nyo kami, kailangan namin kunin itong taong ito. Dahil kung maalala ninyo, lahat ng mga tumakas dito sa Pilipinas, kagaya ni Alice Go, kagaya ni Arnie Tevez, kung sino-sino pa, pati naman yung mga human trafficking, pati sa mga nadadamay. Sinong tumulong sa atin para makita natin yung mga ating kababayan na inaapi at ginagamit sa masamang paraan? Ang Interpol. Kaya naman, dapat naman tayo, pagka sinasabi, tulungan nyo kami sa ganito, tumulong kayo. Kaya naman, ganun ang ginawa natin.
Maraming salamat, Mr. President, sa paglilinaw ninyo. You want to ask another question?
All right, sure.
Sir, there are calls for people power. There are, in fact, as we speak, protest actions ongoing. Would you like to address the supporters of the former president?
The supporters of the former president? Well, you know, again, the government is just doing its job. Wala namang, it's not because it's one person or another that we do the things we do. Maybe sa nung mga nakaraan na mga administrasyon, baka ganun ang ginagawa. Pero para sa akin, hindi naman ganun. Sumusunod tayo sa batas. We are a member of the community of nations. We must live up to our responsibilities, to the commitments that we have to the community of nations. And that is what's happened here. Politics doesn't enter into it. But why that, you know, he's never going to be a candidate for anything. Why go after him? Di ba? At saka 2017 pa ito, wala pa ako. Civilian pa ako noon. So this is the evolution of his case, and this is where we end up. Yeah. All right.
Thank you very much, Sir President.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whew! Okay! It's comments time. Okay, on that last bit, I am going to agree that it's the evolution of his case. Yun lang ang alam ko. So let's wait and see how it will play out. Cause PRRD, although he's already parang a citizen na lang, no, is not kapuspalad naman. So let's see how his team will defend him. And let's see kung ano naman yung magiging flow nung mga hearings, if may hearings on justice doon sa ICC, how they handle cases like this, and kung ano yung magiging resulta. But in the end, let's just hope na justice will be served. And if mag-end man yun, pero it will take years, di ba? Sabi nila. If mag-end man yun to something na hindi favorable sa isang party, sana they would respect the result of the case. Diba? Very polarized yung mga tao right now. Very divided. But I hope let's parang go back to the more important issues like our budget. And yung election na hopefully would be peaceful, wala masyadong dayaan. Walang masyadong dayaan. Well, because I know sa local level or sa mga probinsya, medyo noisy ang mga eleksyon na nagaganap sa mga lugar na ganun. But, yon, let's just hope na walang masyadong let's now focus on addressing the more important issues. By the way, kanina I forgot ko anong place yun, na parang may wildfire daw. Nakita ko sa news, sa X. I forgot the place. I hope na patay na nila yung sunog. And sana walang casualty. Pero let's leave the lawyers and yung justice go through its natural course. Let's leave it there na. And let's just learn. Yon, matuto na lang tayo. And then, hopefully, hopefully the majority of the Filipino people na merong strong sentiment over this matter, makaalpas into thinking na dun tayo sa mas importanteng issue. Zamboanga ba yun, Takumi? Yung wildfire? And hindi lang naman, yes, mixing, hindi lang naman si Duterte yung kinasuhan. So, let's see how that will play out, or how that will play out, and then matuto tayo. Pero well, it's first time na nangyari sa Philippines, but it is what it is. Let's be smarter than, alam mo yon, magko-conduct na naman ng people power sa EDSA, blah 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 blah. Hindi pa tapos yung kaso, nandun na eh. Kumbaga, sabi nga ni PBBM, yun yung evolution ng kaso niya. Diba? So, hayaan nating mag-evolve at matapos yung process. I don't know kung sino yung nag-mention. May nag-mention yung ano eh, yung yun nga, yung pagdinaan sa Interpol. Sa Interpol, parang connected pa tayo. Zamboanga wildfire. Zambales! Okay, hindi Zamboanga, Zambales. Wildfire. Yun. Thanks to Kumi, sana, yun nga, parang let's move on kasi mahabang proseso pa yung sa mangyayari sa The Hague eh. And si Attorney Libayan ba yung nagsabi? Ano't ano man ang mangyari doon, hindi naman masyadong maapektuhan yung mga Pilipino na mas maraming nangangailangan. Diba? Tama ba yung interpretation ko doon sa sinabi? But correct me if I'm wrong. Pero yun nga, I mean, let's see if yun nga yung question ko niya, madadaan ba sa mga technicalities or as in labanan ng ebidensya. Diba? So, yan. It will still take time. So, for the meantime, let's focus on more important issues. Sana hindi mauulit elsewhere yung nangyari sa Zambales na wildfire. Because summer, it's fire prevention month, fire prevention season dahil sa init. So, tayo doon. Let's try to avoid yung mga ganong klaseng sakuna from happening. Diba? Ano pa ba? Yung sa budget? Diba? Science and facts, I don't listen to Libayan. Okay. Alright, pero yon. Let's go back to the more important issues na mas marami sa ating mga Filipinos yung mas affected. It's understandable na may mga fans may very strong emotions and sentiments over what happened. But sana kalmado lang kayo and try to respect then yung mga taong nag-push ng case na yon. If yun yung means na meron sila at their disposal, then let's respect that. Tingnan natin kung anong mangyayari. Pero sa kabilang banda, iniisip ko rin na baka, yun nga, parang madaan sa mga technicalities, but let's see, because it's ICC, not our Supreme Court. Ano pa? Yun lang. PCO, I hope you don't address na whatever Bibi Sara said earlier. And if you can further provide more details about the Interpol correspondence, then yun yung magkakaroon ng clarity yung mga tao. Because maraming nagbibigay ng kung ano-anong interpretation. Okay? So, and then that's it. Wag nang i-address if tatanungin ng issue about the warning and all. Veer against that. But I hope the PCO will learn din naman to be very, very careful pagdating sa mga information and the resources that they are mentioning or referencing from. Tama ba? Basta yun, ganun. Just be very, very careful because you're PCO. Yun nga. We can finally move on to other issues again. One issue at a time, but at least with this development, we are getting somewhere. This is a start. Yes, and parang yun lang, yung mag-level up tayo sa mga issues na pinagtutuunan natin ng pansin and ng emosyon, 'di ba? sa regular na mamamayan na kagaya ko, kailangan pa rin nating kumayod pare-pareho habang nililitis si Duterte doon sa The Hague. Okay? So, tulungan natin ang ating sarili at tutulungan ni Duterte ang kanyang sarili. Marami siyang resources, marami siyang um, mga means para matulungan ang sarili niya. Tayo mga common Pilipino, kailangan natin kumayod. So, atupagin natin yung mga sarili nating buhay and kung paano tayo magkakaroon ng karampatang serbisyo galing sa publiko. So, let's demand correct information from the government and quality service, if not top-of-the-line service from the government. Kasi lahat-lahat naman tayo kumakayod. So, yun lang. I don't think I can go through your comments na, no? Pero, I think marami ditong masaya. Ayun lang, I still hope that the PCO will not make patol anymore sa statements ni VP because it's very clear naman that yung mga statements ni VP are, of course, kasi sila yung center of attention at this time, di ba? Of course, and the mic kasi is given to her or to them. So, of course, sentimiento nila yun. Diba? Sana mas patulan natin yung mas importanteng mga bagay. That's all I can say. But let's still be watchful of the information that we consume online. Because, ayun nga, parang, let's discern, or let's take in as much information as we can para the more information na meron tayo, the more tayong nakakapag-isip kung ano ba ang fake news at hindi. Okay? The more tayong matututo. And huwag masyadong padala sa emosyon. Yun lang, guys. Stay cool. Okay? Marami pa tayong mas importanteng problemang kailangan ayusin sa buhay natin other than yung issue ni Duterte. Issue niya yan, okay? At issue yan ng mga biktima. we can pray for them, we can support them, pero let's be kalmado. Let's be kalmado, okay? Pwede namang maglabas ng opinion, di ba? Pwedeng maging passionate sa paglabas ng mga opinion, but make sure na hindi hahantong sa sakitan. Okay? Mas gusto ko mag-riot mga DDS sa Davao. Wag naman. Kung magra-riot sila, dapat sila lang din ang masasaktan or magugulo. Wala sanang ibang madadamay, di ba? Yun eh. You're free to do what you want to do as long as wala kang madadamay na ibang tao. Di ba? Okay guys, yun lang. Guys, be kalmado. Okay? Kalma lang tayo. And, yun. Have a happy life. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying despite the technical issues. But, well, we were able to document this monumental event in Philippine politics. But, let's not forget to learn from it. Okay? Yun lang guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your time and your insights. Diba? Salamat sa pag-update ng mga bagay-bagay.